Well, we're going to change from kind of federal government to Trudeau more personally. So everyone knows Justin Trudeau and Sophie Gregor Trudeau split. They put out kind of at the same time simultaneous statements that I think were very, you could tell there was a lot of communication strategists behind this. The deal was already arranged to make it as neat as possible. And in there, they included a very reasonable and humane plea for privacy for their families that we try to, keep, try not to make the personal political here. And the media more or less do normally respect that, at least for liberals. Liberals' private lives are generally considered more or less off limits. But then, and we're going to have to bring a picture up here. I think it was about 2 days later, Justin Trudeau posts this picture of him and his son. I didn't even know what his son looks like. He has appeared in photos. It's not like they've been totally sequestered and hidden, but haven't really been trotted out too much. To the Trudeau's credit, he hasn't used his kids as props too much, at least that I've seen. But then he trots out his son as a prop here, and they're both dressed in pink, and it's labeled Team Barbie. And I mean, it's fine. Go to see Barbie. I was disappointed I couldn't take my daughter to see Barbie. Or my wife took her instead because I had to watch the baby. But it's fine.
You really want to see Barbie?
Out of all movies I could watch with my daughter in a theater, it looked like a funny one.
Yeah, it probably have its moments.
Like if you're gonna go to a movie theater with a 6-year-old girl, I mean, you could probably see worse. It sounded kind of funny with some jokes that are, go over the heads of kids, but we'll meet an adult. So, no problem with that. But just, I can't put my finger on it, but it was just the look of him. I've used this term for Trudeau before. We have a word in German for it. It's very hard to pronounce, but Backpfeifengesicht, which it translates roughly a punchable face. And he just had such a punchable face in it.
That smug.
It's that smug little, but whatever else you think of it, it was very clearly sending some kind of message, using his son as a prop, like less than 48 hours after he makes a plea for privacy. And it just reminded me of, Harry and Meghan Merkel touring around the media, going on Oprah, screaming, "Please respect our privacy!" Just kind of like that South Park episode and Harry and Meghan's privacy tour. Corey.
Well, yeah. I mean, stop. Give us our privacy, and they're holding signs and marching in front of the cameras. And within 2 days, there he is. And it wasn't a case of he'd gone to the theater and some individual had taken a picture with their camera and posted it. This was a staged, posed, "Hey, look at me." But it's pure Trudeau. It's pure, it has to be about him. It's that shallow, all eyes on me. Look at me. I'm the dad going through a separation. Somebody on social media pointed out an interesting thing. Maybe his messaging was actually more petty than that. Even it was actually directed towards Sophie. "Hey, I got him for the weekend. Look what I'm doing." That's speculation. Maybe. But you see, when you're going to play that game and you're inviting that speculation.
Well, that's the problem. Yeah, you invite it.
You have your personal pictures. I have pictures with my kids. I do my political stuff on Twitter, and boy, I invite the backlash and the headaches, but I don't post my family pictures on there. I post them in other areas where I'm sharing with family. He's choosing to expose that. It doesn't mean it justifies hostile reactions or attacks against his kids, but it also says, dude, your request for privacy was more than a little overblown.